There was a ton of speculation, delays by the FIA and fan bases going absolutely nuts. But the verdict is finally out. Red Bull have overspent their budget for last year. So hello and welcome to Fervent Motorsports, and today I'm going to give you an update about the Red Bull cost cap drama. To cut to the chase, the FIA has found 3 teams guilty of going over the budget. In the last video, we spoke about a certificate of compliance. This has been given to 7 teams: Ferrari, Mercedes, Alpine, Alfa Romeo, Alpha Tauri, Haas and McLaren. This certificate basically states that the teams have done everything right and they are within budget. The teams who haven't got their certificates are Williams, Aston Martin and Red Bull. Williams suffered from a procedural error. This was because they delayed in filing their reports and stuff, so they were fined about $25,000, which is about 20 lakh rupees. This is after the FIA and Williams entered an agreement and closed the matter after Williams fully cooperated with the governing body. Since Aston Martin are guilty of something similar, it would be expected that they too will be fined. Now the FIA has revealed that Red Bull are guilty of a minor overspend. This means that they have overspent, but by less than 5% of the budget. To put this into perspective, the Formula 1 budget is $145 million, which is roughly about 1,200 crore rupees. Now to put this figure into perspective, it costs the Indian government 3,000 crore rupees to build the Statue of Unity. A report by a Dutch news agency suggests that Red Bull have gone over the budget by $2 million, which is about 16 crore rupees, while some reports suggest that Red Bull spent it on free lunches for the staff. This news did not go down well on social media. Fans had a field day, and this is one of the best clips that I've seen.
Roasted chicken, grilled chicken, biryani, chicken butter masala, chicken tikka, chicken kebab, chicken lollipop, chicken chilli.
Okay, now getting serious, the FIA has not yet announced what action they will take against Red Bull. However, the team believe that it will just be a fine, which honestly makes no sense. However, the FIA have the option of reducing Red Bull's budget for next year, which makes more sense. What the FIA can also do is reduce the amount of time that Red Bull gets in the wind tunnel. Formula 1 cars are aerodynamic as hell. Teams perfect their cars and aerodynamic parts in a wind tunnel, but the FIA regulates how much of time each team gets to spend testing. Formula 1 is pretty strict like that. But what's really interesting and smart too is that the time that teams get to spend in testing reduces the more you win. Let me explain. Last year Mercedes won the championship and Haas finished last. Mercedes got 280 hours to test their aero, while Haas got 460 hours. Now, there are talks about Verstappen losing his championship, but that is nearly impossible because in the past, teams have been excluded from the Constructors' Championships, while drivers are allowed to continue what they're doing. This was particularly the case during the Spygate scandal, when McLaren was found to be guilty of copying information from Ferrari. This happened way back in 2007, and they were stripped of their constructors' points and made to finish last in the championship. However, Alonso and Hamilton, who were at McLaren, kept their points in the Drivers' Championship. But as usual, we wait, as all of this is just speculations as of now. So stay tuned to Fervent Motorsports as we get you all the news from Formula 1.